Welcome everyone. Welcome back to the Fairy Library. My name is Theodor Toumin and this here bundle of joy next to me is Neela. Jó sokan yokoso. Now, finally, even though I wasn't able to do a live stream during the Golden Week, this day I want to do a Minecraft stream. So, without further ado, let me introduce to you my humble little world. It's nothing special, but let's start our adventure. Now then, I can finally show you guys my fairy library. It's nothing much. It's located in the root system of a giant tree. And also, if you look here, there's a nether portal because I am planning to do similar trees again in the future, maybe on stream, who knows, but this took me around a few months to make, doing 1 or 2 hours of work every day, and it was very time consuming, and it's still not finished. And after I make more trees like this one, I will connect them in the nether through a root system in the nether. So let us continue to ascend the stairs. I am in creative mode because although it is much more satisfying to build in Survivor, I usually just build on my own pace. Like, this is the streaming room, if you recognize my background. And also, this is where I sleep usually. Okay then, let's continue. There is one more level to this fairy library, where all the secrets of the fairies have been kept for thousands of years. And also, since as you can see it is a tree, and some parts of the tree is overgrown into the bookcases, new books are growing every day. This is the exit region. And then let me show you the tree that is host to this library. Okay then, so this giant, yeah, not very good looking. This word is this word has one rule. Like I would build stuff in a way it would fit into original Minecraft. Sure, the generated stuff in Minecraft are not so aesthetically pleasing, but I feel like it has its own charm. So let's just follow the hollow inside of this tree to the top, because some fairies, like you have seen after the breach, or well, I will show you again, living on the ground, but the most elite of fairies are living in the top of the tree. Sadly, I couldn't add fairies to my library because the mod that can add the fairies to the mix is maybe 10 or 11 updates due, so it is not compatible with current Minecraft. So that's the fairy village around the word tree, let's just call it that. And those are the commoner fairies. The royalty are living in the upper part of the tree. Most of this was built over maybe half a year, because I don't usually have too much time to build in Minecraft, and this took insanely long for me, even in creative mode. I also improved it over time, like these glow berries and these what are these called? I don't know. So when these came out with the latest update, I had to upgrade all of my stuff. So we are in the top of the tree, and as you can see, this is where the fairy royalty lives. Of course, as everyone knows, fairies like sugar and honey, and if anyone has played the fairy colonies mode when it was still active, fairies were very fond of watermelons, and now we have also berries, because berries are good. So this little meadow is the main fairy meadow. And then, as we leave this place by means of a waterfall, oh yeah, let's jump down to quicken our route. Well, we can't really die, but let's just take it easy. Also, because it's a magical forest, most trees in here have glow shrooms in them, so this forest is never too dark for monsters to spawn. Now then, this is my humble little tree, and this is where I will start taking you around my little world. Now then, let's follow the path, because the other thing I did on this world is connect every single village in my vicinity with paths, but you know, fairies have been forgotten in this world, so this road has not been used for maybe hundreds of years, so it's kind of hard to tell where the road is. Let's just follow it to an intersection. With these fairy lights we can follow the road, because nothing else will show me where the road is. And then we can get to the main village in Spawnville. Well, let's just call it Spawnville, because that's the first thing I seen when I was starting out on this world, and that is in the epicenter of the world. Nope. Yes. Now then, we could technically see the tree from here, but I don't have so much too big of a draw distance, because I cannot. Oh, of course, let me pull up my options, because I feel like it is too moody for moody fancy. Yes, moody. Yeah. Okay, so sorry. Let's just go back to here. Now then, I think this is much better. Yeah, so you still can't really see anything over there, but it should be there. Now then, let's just follow the road, shall we? Which is going to lead us to my first village. This world I have created when the village and pillage upgrade came out. So this world is to test out how to breed villagers. So my first village was just a small village, but I have upgraded it into not really a metropolis, but quite a big world, as you can see. It has everything like it would have been spawned in, some slight improvements like this wall so that no mobs can enter, and as you can see it is quite extensive. In this place I also have my small little wizard tower, sorcerer tower, and because I didn't want villagers to enter my home, I did this double door and actually triple door, because here is my little cat Kimiko. Hello Kimiko, long time no see now. It has the best place to smoke my pipe in, but let's just move on because right now I'm not smoking pipe. Okay then, let's continue. So this village has it's called Spawnville because it's so close to spawn, the word spawn, if you would spawn into my word, that it is actually neighboring it, like right next to it. Yeah, there are a whole lot of iron golems because this village is a bustling, huge village, if I'm honest with you guys. Okay. So this is actually the tree of spawn, where if you were to spawn into my world, this is exactly where you would stand, and this would be the first thing you would see, like here. I think this is exactly the place where you would spawn in, and here is a small little fishing place. It's quite serene, but the modern times are encroaching on it. Now then, let us continue. So, most of my stuff I have actually... let us take down a little bit of sound, because it is going to be very loud. So then let's go and take the train. There is a path that we could follow to the next village, but it's very far away. So let's take the train system. Okay then, let's go. As you can see, this is the main path, which was the first thing I built after perfecting this village, which would go exactly to the place where we are going right now, through the mountains. It is the most straightforward path to my other creations, but we are not going to take the train all the way there. We are going to take the train to the train station there, but then we are going to walk back a little bit, because there's another building I would like to show you guys, my latest creation, which is not really the most... you know what? That building can wait, because that is still under construction. Maybe at the end of the video we can come back here. So we are going to start by going to this world's first end forest and stronghold, but it is quite far away from me, even by train system. This is just a relaxing train ride. Also, this village is not yet upgraded like the other one, but I am planning to upgrade it like the other one, because I want to make this a trading hub, because this is where the mainland villages meet the villages that are located... Well, let me show you. This village is right at the beach, so the train system is going underwater. Now then, let us take this train to the underwater crossroad, where most of my creations have been connected, let's just say. These are my other bigger creations. So then, let's take the relaxing ride to the underwater crossroads. I would really would have liked to do connected glass mode, but let's just say that it is hard to operate right now for me. So sadly we cannot see too much, but as you can see, it could be quite a nice underwater ride if we could look out into the endless waters. This took forever. Like, the building the Word tree was nothing compared to this project. This was, for one, it was a nightmare to build, but I enjoyed it nonetheless. It's a bit monotone because I didn't want to... I stuck to this design, and most of my underwater train system is looking the same. I tried to stick as much underwater as I could, but where I had to broke through some mountains or anything, I would just do it because it was much easier than to say go to the most deepest parts of the ocean and build from there, because even like this, like straight, it was taking forever. And well then, let's see where to take this one. We are almost there, but don't worry, there are a lot more trains we can do, a lot more train riding we can do. As you can see, we are right now passing through one of the islands in the ocean. These were the easier parts of building this, because building underwater is just a little bit time-endless. Okay then. Also, my graphics are on fast because for some reason after the upgrade that has expanded the undergrounds and the overlands, my game started to lag so heavily that I cannot believe it. Even though my PC is not too much of a pushover, but if I travel through this train line, loading everything in takes a lot of memory out of my PC. Now then, we are coming up on the underwater train station. We can take this train to, well, 4 directions. We have came from the mainland. We can go to Port Testifico, which is the stronghold city, because so the theme of this world is, I don't know if any of you have ever well, most of you might have seen that game theories so the theories that were made about the story of this game, and these are like the old builder race have left the world to the the villagers, and So then, but they have devolved. But in this case, I taken it upon myself to make a village over a stronghold, so they are the guardians of the stronghold. If the devolved Enderman would return through the end portal, they would not come into an empty stronghold. So that is why there is a village inside my stronghold. You could say it is more of a, let's say, dwarven city. Oh, and it's taking a toll on my PC. Okay, then we are going to take our time at the stronghold so that the PC can take some time off to relax, because there is still a lot more to cover. So then, let's just walk around a little bit after we have arrived. So the stronghold has two parts. The first part is, of course, underground, where we are headed, and the other part of it is overground, which is more of a small encampment that is keeping the stronghold safe from the Vtuber. And we should arrive right about not long now, I think. Yeah, so this is the only tunnel that I had to change up the distribution of the train station. As you can see, it is one block smaller, let's just say. Okay, then we are almost there. We just have to go through this metro station, and then okay, we are almost here. Now, okay, we have officially arrived. This is the train station to the end portal. So it's not much. Villagers are living here and here, so it's more of a barrack than actual living space. And then everything is symmetrical, because I like symmetry. Oh, where are these guys? Where are you guys hiding? Come on, guys. Or are you living under the... So this is the... Oh, hi guys. This is the marketplace of the underground village. And then you can take this corridor all the way around, and this is the exit to the overground. Like so. You can go up here, and I was afraid that the farmers wouldn't be able to bring enough food for the guys underground, but I was wrong. They are very efficient, if you will. So this is the overground village, so to speak, and also these are barracks too, like so. There are a lot of people living here, and well, as you can see, the road is ending here because there is nothing else to connect it to yet. There are some other Viking villages nearby that I could connect it someday, but I don't want to yet. It's too long, and it would have I would have to do a lot of lot of stuff that I don't want to. And we have 2 libraries as usual. Of course, there are homes here too, and it's well lit, so even if it wasn't peaceful, nothing would spawn here. And yes, this would be. I haven't filled this up. When I'm ready, I want to do a survival run through this world, but not yet. So then, there's one last part of this place that is unique, like so. This is our prison. Like, there were some prison cells, but I just expanded it, and once I turn on survivor mode, I would like to place prisoners into these cells, with names of course, so that they don't despawn. And there's one last secret. Like so. This will be the nether portal once everything is done, and this one will be connected to the train system too. Like this is I don't know where it takes us, but I will find out someday. Now then. Okay then, let's leave now. Like so, and as I said, it is completely symmetrical. So if you come here and you come here, you eventually get back to the same place we have came from. I had to fill up all the other parts I didn't like, so some of these, like this chamber, it was built by me, like it wasn't anything like this here, but yeah, so until this point it was expanded and decorated by me. Also, this is, although it doesn't look like much, this is the temple, maybe. But it's not much. Underground temple. So then, let's leave our dear Vikings here, and then we can go to another location. Yes, let's go to the underwater. Come on. Okay, so then let's go to the underwater crossroads again, and we are going to go to the origin of the railway system. So the story of the railway system is that as you might see, there is an underwater village too. Like I did an underwater village too, and those who have built the underwater village wanted to connect to the world, and they are responsible for building this expensive railway system, which was later expanded by the villagers who live on the overground. Also, I also did a jungle village, but that is more of a bamboo jungle village, which is a bit more of a oriental kind. So then, let's just get to it right now. Oh, and it's starting to get dark again, but we won't really notice anything because these tunnels are too well lit, I think. Okay then, we are almost there, and also this journey will be much shorter and it will be straight. It has much less it is much less how should I say it? It is much less structured. Like it has to come from the very bottom of the ocean, so it is layered, I would say. It is coming from the bottom of the ocean in small steps, not like this one that usually just stays on the same depth. Now then, we are coming up on the underwater crossroads, and we are going to visit Gartlantis. So we are almost there. I would be interested in seeing it again. Also, my underwater village is not yet done. Well, it is done, mostly. Like Gartlantis. Let's go. Okay, so it is done, mostly. There are only decorations left, like small decorations, which I will most certainly show you guys. And after that, we are going to follow the Oriental village. We are going to go to the Oriental village, which is in a bit of chaos because it is overpopulated as hell. But you will see it, hopefully, if my magical device is willing to cooperate with me. Now then, we are... Oh yes. Now then. Okay, now. I think I see the end of it. Oh yes. We are coming up on the end of the train station. Can you guys guess what is the most important part of the village? Oh yes, we have officially arrived. Now this one is huge, like this took me almost a year to complete to this point. This is my small underwater village with every single building was designed by me. And so let's start. This is our train station, and everything around is living quarters, small houses in 4 different variants, and there are medium houses and medium and large houses. And this one is our small little marketplace with, of course, a pound here that has a secret passage under everything. And these are all shops that are... Oh, hello there, fishu. Ah, yeah, so they are still alive. That's good. Another fishu. Okay, so the common decoration around these places are these small pounds, and yes, because blue is very important underwater, and of course mushrooms. But because what are you going to eat underwater? So every single shop building has a different design to it, just a little bit, but it has a common patterns, if you catch my drift. They are looking... So this is the blacksmith, all kinds of blacksmiths, like here. And then let's go around and go back to the streets. Okay then, if we follow this, there are small parks like let me try and find some small parks. Yeah, so these are the small parks around here, but most of these parks have common designs, as you can see. Now then, let's walk. How do these people make their foods? So then, these are the farms. They are a little bit modern because you need some lights, and of course there are some places where water is leaking into this place. And of course fishing, because what do you do in water? You usually fish around. Yeah. So then, let's cross to the other side of my small little encampment. And here we have the back of the castle with more farms and small little decorations around, and with Fishu, right? Fishu, of course Fishu. And here is where all the lumber is coming from. This is the main arboretum or botanic garden of the underwater village. Nothing special and nothing is very set in stone. I want to do a special relationship with this underwater village and nether village I am planning to build someday. So there will be a nether gate that will connect this village to the nether world. And of course we have a small park, bit bigger park, I would say. Oh, and of course, since there needs to be some storage too, I did some storage. Kelp is very important food, of course. And of course we have these ponds like so. This is my beautiful underwater village with this underwater monument, which is right now the seat of power for this village. No one is living here because I'm not allowing anyone entering here, but it looks like this. I've cleared out everything, as you can see, and well, the Queen of Atlantis is living here, and we have these that give some of these people the ability to breathe underwater and see underwater. Now then, Her Royal Highness of Atlantis is living here. This is her room. And of course, she has her own fish. And this is her small little living room with everything. Resting space. And here we go. She also could... Oh no, not here. She cannot leave from here. But there is something that since they opened their borders with the rail system, there is this. So there are these towers that would take you up from the ground floor, which are also lookout points, like so. You can see the whole village from up here. And I did some roads here too, so you can walk up like so. And here we go. This is these are the docks. so that you can approach this place by sea too, not just underwater. Okay then. Ah yes. So I told you guys that I have not finished it, even though it looks like mostly finished. Well, the sand part is mostly finished. The only thing that is still missing and have not finished it is that these lakes that still don't have anything in them. Just these vents and of course coral. But here we have a small little place I'm currently building, like so. As you can see, this will be covered with coral all around and you can swim around here. I'm still in the process of making this, but working with sand is super annoying, so I'm not really making any progress, or well, I'm making some progress but not too much. As you can see, you can enter from here too, a small little underwater cave. And then we are out in this canal. Oh yes, this is the bridge. This is the bridge to this place. Now then, let's go back, because there is a... oh, okay. After entering this place, there is one last place you can exit. Oh, hi glow squid. And that is... of course there are some caverns here and there. And there. Yeah, so you could take it all around. And this is the last place where you can exit. And do we still have our fishy here? No, I don't think so. I left a fish here when I was building this well, but it looks like he left. But maybe he just wandered around or killed himself with something. Okay, so let's go back through here. Okay, let's go. Wow. And we are out. So you can take a deep plunge here and you can swim around here. Also, I'm planning to do a secret exit from the village underwater, but I haven't got around to finish this yet. So as you can see, draining this and then flattening this and then building around it and everything, it was so much fun to do. But it has taken me a freaking long time. So yeah, I think we are finished here. Well, actually, I can show you inside the buildings, but they are not very... they are small, like there is not many stuff here, but the place is maximized here, so that's that. Well then, we still have two things I can show you guys that are mostly finished. One should be... okay, let's jump in and let's go. Let's hope we can still make it to the underwater crossroads. I am feeling a little lag in my game, so hopefully you guys don't see that too much. Now then, let's say goodbye to Garplantis and okay then. Oh, these are relaxing train rides. When before the caves and cliffs update, I would sometimes just make the train ride endless and let the game go around forever while I was reading something or studying something, so I could see the train go around all the time. It was very relaxation. Now then, we have again arrived here and Bamboo Witchy, because it is somewhat my attempt to do a jungle village, but in a style of let's just say I would do this in the style of Eastern buildings. I wanted to build it like it would have spawned in. It did not go so well, but we'll see. I still enjoy it. I still enjoyed building it, and it got much bigger than I was expecting it to be, as you might see it in a minute or two once we get there. This train ride is a bit longer than the previous one, and it has bends all over it. But most of it is underground actually. Like some of this train ride is going to be underground, so let's take in the ocean floor just a bit longer, shall we? Before we must enter into the belly of the mountains. And after this last bend, we are going to enter underground. Yes. Okay. But I was happy to see some cliffs here, so that is not entirely empty, like so. This train, every single train station on this world is unique to the place where it is, so I spent a little time designing this train station. It's a bit strange, let's say. I wasn't able to do any, let's say, Japanese style or anything, just a little bit colorful, like so. This is the train station to Bamboo Machi. Yeah, Takemachi. Okay then, let's exit. And like in the fortress or stronghold, we have this small place, like so. This is the train station. Okay then, and here we have our bamboo village. Yes, I did plant too much on purpose while I was building. So this is the fishing village of the village, let's just say, like so. These are the fishermen. And then if we follow the road here, we are coming to this Way Shrine, small little way shrine. I don't think it's too much, but who cares? And then we get to the agricultural part of this village with 2 small fields. These are the vegetable fields. Every imaginable vegetable is here. Also pumpkins and pumpkins too? No, I don't think I have planted any pumpkins here, just melons. Yeah. And then if we come up here, we have another agricultural village. 2 more landowners. They are only planted rice, let's just say, because it's what most common there. And we have the a bit bigger village here, village streets, and here are the workplaces and of course the food stalls. And then we have our torii gates that you can use to enter the shrine area. We have our holy spirits. We have a wolfie here, wolf spirit. And then we have, where is she? Where is she? Hey, where are you? She did not escape. And, oh, there it is. We have our kitsune spirit. And of course we have a panda spirit too. These are the guardians of this village, and yeah, these are the homeless of our village. They are living at the shrine because for some reason they are multiplying even when there is no free bed anymore. So, from bird's eye view, this is how the village looks like. This part of the village, and then these are the small fields. Every single one has a little bit different. I tried to do it so it doesn't look the same all the time, like so. Like there are small differences between every single part of this village. Let's just, you know what? Let's just try to sleep somewhere. No? Oh yes. Here are the homeless. Here come the homeless. I think there is too many workplaces and too few beds to go around, but it's okay. Okay then. Oh yes. Oh yes. Especially the farmers. They are breeding like rabbits. Yep. Okay. I don't think we can find any sleeping space here. You are going to die soon. Yeah, unlikely. Yeah. Oh wait. Okay. Yeah. Not likely. So we are going to just plonk down a bed if we... Wait, where is the bed? Oh yes, the decorations. Yay! Let's put down a bed. Okay. Here we go. Okay, and then I can show you how overpopulated this place is. Let's go back to the main village. Oh yes, there are a lot of them. There are too much of them. They are of course idiots, like all villagers are. Oh yeah, this is crowded like hell. Okay then. Okay, now there is one last place I can take you guys, and that's where we are going to end this. It is the main gate to the Nether, which is located in the most, well, when I built it, it was the lowest part of the world, but now, since it got lower, it is no longer the lowest part of the world. Now then, let's hop back. Let's say goodbye to this bamboo village and hop back on to our small little train station. Goodbye, villagers. Okay then. Let's go. Now then. We are going back to the original spot. Okay. Let's go. Now we are out of the mountain and back in water. Hooray! Okay then. Train ASMR. Enjoy it. Please hold on, magic. Such a nice train ride. Okay. Okay then. Okay. We we are back at the underwater crossroad. We are going back to the mainland, and we are going to fly from there. No, we are going to follow the road by foot. Yeah, maybe by foot. And then we are going to enter the nether. Not enter, just we are going to see where the end portal is located. On this one of the end portals. Okay then. We are almost out of the water again. Well, no, we are halfway there. And then we are going to go to the trading village. There's also a monastery on this world, but it's nothing special. It's just a small village that has, when I found it, had only one building and one temple on top of the mountain. So I made it into a monastery village, which is not very impressive, sadly. Now then. Okay, we are just about there. And then let's go. Okay. The train is about to arrive at the mainland port town of Port Testifico. Please mind your feet. Thank you for using the underwater train system. Have a nice day. Okay, let's go. As you can see, it's much less crowded at this moment. Now then, let's fly. Because it's much quicker to get there, like this. There is no train system to connect us there yet, so we are just going to follow the train, follow the road I have made for connecting these villages for a while, because not even roads are connecting it to anything. Okay, so here is the crossroads. Yes, we are going this way, and as you can see, this is just a small crossroad that is, oh yes, also in the places where my villages are connected, I have destroyed all of the pillager outposts, but where the pillager mansion is, I have destroyed all villages and built extra pillager outposts, so there is a pillager country too. But it is so absolutely far away, but that I'm not willing to go that far right now. Maybe one day when we are doing Survivor. Now then, we are approaching the village that this road is taking us. This is one of the biggest village I ever found in this place, but I have not done anything aside from connecting it to the village network I have. But this is the easiest way to find my way to. So hi village, and it is in a super amazing location. Like, as you can see, there's mountains and waterfalls everywhere around this. So eventually I will expand on this village too and bring the train to this point too. Now then, here is the small, yeah, it's a bit empty, I don't know why, and I have lit up that place so that I can always find my way if I ever forget where my nether portal is located. And also did some lighting up, because maybe I will build something on this island, because this looks cool. Now then, here we have a savanna, and let's just find my way back to where I were. Is this here? Oh yes, here we go. So this is the nether portal I made. It's a small volcano, which also houses a train system that goes underground. This is the so-called nether corruption. Oh wait, what happened here? Ah, come on. Okay, that's okay. I don't know what happened there. So these are the small nether corruption, because it has been like so, and this is still no, it is finished mostly, but I want more on the other side. So let's go down. This will take us down, and we are going to see the lava chamber sometimes, like from here. You can see into the fiery mountain. I tried to do it justice. Now then, this will eventually take us to one of the nether villages that I'm planning to make, and there will be a nether train system as well. And here we are, the nether train station. Oh, and yes, we have everything here. Now then, we have our Hellgate here in the middle of nothing, with like a summoning circle. And if you have recalled, this is very similar to the nether portal I have in my what was it? My stronghold, end stronghold. So this is the belly of the fiery mountain, and with another portal. There is nothing special on the other side yet. I haven't done anything too much, shall we say. I just started to build the foundations for this crossroads, because there will be a chamber, temple here when I eventually find the will to build this. So let's go back, and then let me just stay here and say to you guys that thank you for watching and visiting me in my small little library, and hope to see you again soon. Till then, I should go because I am very hungry. Bye bye, guys.